Very, very inconsistent. I can hit a ball by now, but not necessarily know where it's going half the time. So it's all for fun, I guess.
You have to get the soccer tournament for next year, right?
What's that?
You have to get the soccer tournament for next year,
That
right?
would probably look a little better, yeah. But I don't know if that'll happen. We'll see.
You guys have had a few skates, maybe a chance to meet some of the new faces and get a little bit of a feel for it. What are your early thoughts? I know it's very early.
Yeah, like you said, it's always hard in those skates to kind of get a look on guys, but they move well. They all they all came back in great shape, and to me they all look really good. So hopefully they can transfer that into the games and get some competition.
When you went home and had a chance to kind of relax for a bit, did you kind of reflect on the past season, what you thought of it, and when you started looking forward, what you're sort of looking forward to for this season?
Yeah, obviously you have a lot of time to do that in the summer, but again, I think I said that many times. Obviously I was fine with my own season, and I was happy with how I played, but this is a team sport, and we missed the playoffs again, and it gets old after a while, losing, sorry to say, but it sucks. So I think we made the right changes, and we got some good pieces to our group, and hopefully we can figure it out.
In your conversations with Dave, do you have a sense for what he's looking for from you? Something that maybe under Tippett, some of the offense has to get dialed back for a more all around. Like, has he expressed to you what he's expecting or looking for?
I've talked to him a little bit, but I think that'll happen over the next couple of days here. I haven't had the chance to have a long conversation with him yet, so I'm pretty sure that'll happen in the next couple of days.
I know you guys pay a lot of attention to what management does in the off season. They didn't bring in a lot of marquee names, maybe James Neal, but what do you think of what has been done for this?
Yeah, I think obviously you always have to take into consideration the cap room that we have or that's available, and I think it looks like he's done a very good job of that, in my opinion. I think we've created a lot of competition and all over the lineup, but especially in the bottom six, and I think that was very, very important for us. And like I said, the guys, they all look good. It all seems like they're great guys. So I'm excited to see the competition in camp and preseason.
How can Neil take some of the pressure off, you and Nugent, McDavid, to do most of the scoring? Where you've played against him, obviously.
Yeah, he's a dangerous player. I mean, I think he's one of those guys that you really don't want him to heat up as an opponent, because he's one of those guys that I think is opportunistic, and he finds holes, he finds the net, and he's going to have someone to play with here that will be able to find him, whether it's Nuge, whether it's Connor, whoever. Someone will get him looks, and I think he has the potential to put the puck in the net and make plays. So hopefully he can get to that.
A couple of seasons ago, there was a real big push. At the end, made it exciting when Connor got to 100 points, and kind of similar last year. I wonder, when you just think about being a 50-goal scorer in a league, it's tough to score goals. What it felt like to sort of be able to accomplish that young in your career.
Yeah, it's obviously very exciting. It's something that I'm proud of, and like you said, I think scoring goals in the NHL is one of the hardest things to do, and it just makes me really appreciate what guys like Ovechkin do. They do that every single year, over and over again, and that's pretty impressive. So hopefully I can get close to that again, and get better as a hockey player all around.
What does you taking the next step look like? What do you want to see? How do you want to see improvement in your game, if there is any?
Well, I think I can still round out my all-around game, whether it's penalty kill, defensive zone face-offs in general, whatever it is. I think there's a lot of room for improvement for me. So looking forward to doing that this season.
You've always made it clear that you'll play wherever they ask. I think we all know that. That said, Dave has said you'll probably lean towards you and Connor paired a fair amount. Just maybe talk about the comfort level that you have with Connor, because you've played with him a fair amount over the years.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think me and Connor, we just want to play the same kind of game, and we understand the game at the same level, I would say, and it just makes it easier when you have a guy by your side that wants to play the same way. He wants to look for the same things, and obviously he's on another level. He's a very special player. I don't need to get into that, but it's familiar, and hopefully we can get off to a good start.
It's kind of unique because you really kind of attack in different ways. He's a real speed guy. You love possessing the puck, shielding with your body. How does that feed off each other so well?
I think that is what feeds off each other well. I like to look for him when he's in full speed, and he knows that I like to hide and then pop into those little areas for shots. So I think it just feeds off well off each other. And again, like I said, we look for those things, and we've had success that way, and hopefully we can continue that.
Leon, just speaking as to why you're here today in support of the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation, why is it so important for you and some of the other guys and alumni to come out and be in support of the EOCF?
Well, I mean, obviously it's important. I mean, these people support us. They give us everything they have, and it's nice to give back to that sometimes. And this is for a great cause. Last night was for a great cause, and I think we're all very excited to be here.
You're somebody that's looked up to in this community. You made a very generous donation last year. Why is it so important to keep that continuing relationship with the city of Edmonton?
Yeah, I think I stated that last year. I'm spending a big chunk of my life, big chunk of my career in this city, and for me it's important to connect with the city, connect with the people, and find a way to give back to them. And the Oilers are a great example of doing that, and we're happy to continue that.